Hello, and welcome back to Perfection, where we have found a room that is difficult. So I last time solved 3 Roach Queens, and these two I kind of had an idea, but then when I tried it, it didn't work. So that tells me that, and I haven't forgotten, we have a hint that we can get, which I might do to, I'm definitely going to do that today if I don't. You know, if I'm working on this for like another hour, I'm going to be trying to keep things moving along. Yeah, so these 2 Roach Queens, this Roach Queen in particular, even by itself, I don't know how to deal with it, which is a problem. So I could reevaluate this, because it might be possible to get this Roach Queen out earlier. Hmm. The thing is, this Roach, yeah, I really don't have any idea. These 3, I mean, it seemed to fit perfectly, but that might be a red herring. Also, I never even looked at these 3, so let's see if we can make sense of this part of the room, and maybe that'll lead to some insight for what I should be doing with these. Because these Roach Queens, all 3 of them have the exact same problem, which is that there's no way to get from here to here in time. So looking at this one, my options are to send it out this way, which is a loss, send it this way, which is a loss, or send it straight down. So we have to start you like this. After you've taken at least 1 step from any point after that, we can't chase you that way. We can wait until this point before we start chasing you this way. Chasing you to this wall just gives us the same problems as these 2. I know how that works. Ooh, that's big trouble, isn't it? No, that just means I have to slide you off of this. Okay, anyway, we're focusing on this one. If I send you off this way, you just get stuck. Okay. So if I wait until here, I can send you off this way. I'm not worried about that right now. I could have timed this differently. Well, let's time this perfectly. And just send you this way. There's not enough time, right? Yeah, okay. Not enough time. And that's the fastest way we can get you to here. There's no other path we can take, because if we go this way, we're going to get stuck. And at any time that we're chasing the Roach Queen, we can never stop chasing her unless she hits an obstacle. So going this way is not possible. Going this way, I can do something like this, where I now have control over her when I send her left or right. So that's an option. But all that really does is gets me to wait for her to spawn. Wait for her to spawn before going this direction, or send her into this corner, which is bad. Okay, this arrow exists for a reason. I have found it is impossible for this arrow to interact with any of these roaches Yeah, because this is the fastest we can go this way, which it doesn't even block a spawn on that diagonal. So this arrow, its purpose, must be for one of these. Unless it just exists for no reason, which is possible. But maybe it's a helpful reminder that roaches that are spawned here will move in this direction, which is not really necessary. Okay, so you can't be dealt with. And because of the way that this is set up, like if I want, if I want, other way, there we go. If I want to send you in either direction, well, okay, that's the earliest I can do. I can send you right away. Then there's you, which if I do that, that lets me, at the very least, do something like this, which I think that's the only way to get you out, because if I send you out in this direction, you just get stuck. If I send you out in this direction, you hit that. If I send you straight down, either way, you're going to get stuck. So that's the only way to get you out. And as for you, this is interesting. This doesn't actually do anything. I can... Okay, this is useless. Like, this is just an obstacle for you, because neither of these roaches can hit it. This is... I mean, I can start doing this, which is just gonna slide you along here, but then you're gonna get stuck, so that's not good. So for you... you could go this direction, but then you're gonna get stuck. So for you, again, it's just waiting until here, and then I can do this. Okay. And then I still got you two. Okay. So, I mean, I looked at this a whole bunch last time. I don't have any idea what to do with this part. I didn't look at this last time, but just looking at this now, I just don't see how this is possible. And these two also don't seem to be possible to do at the same time. It was one turn off. So what that means is that I've made a bad assumption somewhere early on, which most likely is going to be where they can spawn roaches, like where it's possible to spawn a roach where it doesn't cause me to lose. However, the only thing I think I found was like this arrow, because I looked at this pretty extensively too last time, and I determined that this arrow is the only spot I can park a single roach. And in the time of like hatching from here, for example, first of all, having it there doesn't really do anything for me. Well, if there was a roach here, I could chase you onto that corner, and then you would just sit there until I run this way. But yeah, I don't think... Like, there's just not enough time to deal with these roaches, or to deal with these, so I must be doing something wrong.
For a hint, come over here without hitting any orbs.
So let's see what you have to say. Let's see what you have to say.
Counting from the entrance, strike orbs 3, 5, and 2, then 6 through 8.
Okay. 3, 5, 2. I mean, that looks like the thing I found out last time. I was afraid that the hint was going to be something like that. 3, 5, 2. And then what? And then 6 through 8. So that might be telling me that I do this before I deal with 1 and 4, but 1 and 4 was a turn off, which means that it's not actually possible, and then I have to get 6, 7, and 8 all in there simultaneously. Well, not necessarily simultaneously, but... I mean... Well, at the very least, that tells me that the first part of the room I did correctly. So 3. We have to do this. Okay. 5. So the hint was more or less useless. But at least it lets me know that I had the first part of the room right. So let's just replay that. Whoops, that was too far low. Too low. 3, 5, 2. Okay. No, that's right. So we do that. 3, 5, 2. And then we do this, and then we do this. Okay. Then 6 through 8, huh? You gonna have another hint on this part? Counting from the entrance, strike orbs 3, 5, and 2. Then 6 through 8. And that, I mean, that suggests that you do them at the same time because of the way it's worded, but not necessarily. And then we have 1, 4 at the end. The problem with 1, 4 is that like I said, I was a turn off from what I thought was perfect. I might just have to redo it, and it might magically work. So 6 through 8. Well, we did just look at this. Roach 6. As I determined, the only path for Roach 6. Yeah, and again, this suggests that I can fit 3 more roaches in here, 3 more queens in here without any roaches spawning. So I can use this obstacle. Okay, I think I see how I can get you at least. So we use this obstacle to reorient you. Yeah, and we can time that perfectly, and that'll be fine. Okay, so you're actually not too bad. I'm definitely doing these one at a time. So 8. On turn 8, we go. Okay, you're done. Excellent. You... The potential to get stuck on this arrow, which is kind of awkward. I think you're just kind of the same, though. Only... we start like this. So 8 was the time. Which means if this is the same... yeah. It didn't actually matter which order I did those ones in. Okay. And as for you... I guess we do the same thing off the wall. We can't do the same thing off the wall. Okay, well, we're going to go with 8 again. And we're going to try using this arrow like that. Okay. Okay, those 3 were actually pretty easy. Now it's these 2. I have to release them both. Well, let's try the thing that I did last time, which was what? I have you both lined up at the same moment. So... oh, right, this is... Now I have this bit of awkwardness to deal with as well. I want you going... straight diagonally? I do. But I don't need you going right away, so I think it's probably okay. So let's just wait until... Yeah, let's just wait until 30 here. And if we do 4, how far off is that? We get 5 more. Okay, so I want to do it on 9. Nine. Okay. We do this. That sends you in the right direction. If I go right away, is this enough time? I needed to wait 1 more. Okay, well, wait 1 more means I have time to hit the checkpoint. And then I do that.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, but I'm going to be a turn short. Because of that, there's going to be 1 roach I can't kill.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah. There's a roach I can't kill. So what am I doing wrong with this part? Obviously, I release the roaches in that order, because I can get this one here. So I just need to be 1 turn faster from this point. There's no way I can spawn a roach. If I do this at any other timing, yeah, all sorts of bad things happen. But that dialogue suggests that I did things...
4, 5, 6.
Did things correctly.
4, 5, 6.
But I'm 1 short. Turn short. And there's no way to do this faster. I mean, there is a way to do it faster because the room is possible. Because that's the fastest I can get here. And there's nowhere else I can park you. There's nothing else I can do with this roach. And again, even if I don't worry about the other roach, oh, no, I did identify this before, didn't I? This was the one spot where you can send the roach south. Wait, but doesn't that make it slower? If I time that up? Because then you're here instead of here, which means that I'm in this column instead of in this column. This column chasing you, I guess. I mean... Oh, that was wrong timing. Like I can do that, and you don't spawn. But then by the time I get here, whoops. that's just worse. Because now... 3 moves too slow instead of 1 move too slow. It was 352. 352. Is it possible to get you into this? I don't think it is. No, it totally is. Because what we do is... we do... whoops. So, do that, but with better timing. We just do that. If we time that right... time that right... problem is that you're going to spawn a roach here. Okay, well that was 8, so let's play with that. 8. Do this. Yeah, no spawn. From here, do you get anywhere? No, that's terrible. It's just terrible. And if you were my last roach... we calculated this last time, right? As long as it's around 15. Yeah, we can get there in time. So we can deal with you this way. We haven't dealt with you. Now the problem with that is that I do not have time to... because I'm using both roaches for this... for this particular spot. Which means that I have a full 30 turns in between both roaches doing anything. This just doesn't work. Oh, wait, what was that? That's the opposite of what I wanted. It was 23. And if we were able to get you to get a single roach, I mean, if you had a single roach spawning over here, I'd have to be over here dancing around and it would just be a mess. But again, I did determine that this is the one spot I can store a roach. But obviously, if I'm running down here, I can't. Oh, no, I can't. I keep forgetting because I'm doing the zigzag here. And even here, there's no. So no roaches, no roaches. Okay, so what am I doing wrong here? Because this roach, this particular roach queen, is actually impossible. Put her down here or here, it doesn't matter, because this angle's not really any better. From here, if you're running this way, we can get you to spawn a single roach. Coming through here, we can't stop the spawns. Wait. I didn't want to undo all that. It's not where I thought I was. Okay, well, again, I guess we just go to 8. Let's do this. That's fine. Yep, so according to the hint, this is the way to go. I'm just going to be doing the same thing over and over because this is the only thing that's left that I can think to do. Okay, with this Roach Queen, what possible paths are there? Again, we've done this before. We can bounce her off of this wall and then bounce her this way, which bouncing her onto this wall is a loss. She gets stuck. We can rescue her in time, maybe. No, I don't think we can actually, but let's just test it. Yeah, can't, okay. So no, that's not an option. Send her this way, we just lose. So we must start by sending her south. At which point my options are to park her here, do that, which sends her along this diagonal. Good, okay. Roaches didn't disrupt her. So we can send her down that diagonal, or any other diagonal along this path. Of these, this is the one that makes the most sense because I get to stop her from spawning here, but that timing is one off from here. Okay, the other option I have is that I can send her like this. From here, sending her this way is a loss. Sending her straight south, going this way at any point is a loss. So once she's hit that, so once she's hit this, I cannot send her to the right. That's just a loss. I can try to send her this way. Maybe that's the trick. But then, no, because then I'm having to really wait on the time. Like, I can do that. Okay, well, let's see what happens if I do this. We've tried this before. It's not good, because now, even if I'm running this way, she's just going to spawn in a terrible spot. And I started running as soon as I possibly could. And of course, going this way isn't going to work because, well, all sorts of reasons, but it seems to be every single possible path. Five, 6, 7. So I mean, 23. This seems to be the best thing I can do. And I'm pretty sure that at this point I've exhaustively checked every single path that this Roach Queen can take at every timing, where it would matter. Looking at the pattern of the roaches as they come in, if she were further to the right here when this happened, these roaches, like if she were, how far over does she have to be? She can be potentially to 3 more. 3 more is possible. Would that be enough? If this roach was here, Do that. Roach is now here. I go down. Presumably that would work. Okay. But for that to happen, I mean, this is the earliest. Like we calculated this before last time too, where you have to be on turn 15 when you make this move, otherwise it doesn't work. Which again means I can't release her at a decent time. Something I have been thinking about this whole time is interference with the other Roach Queen to somehow make this work, but that just sounds awful. And also implausible even, because of the way that they work off of each other. So is there any way to get you to release you differently? I don't think that matters because I can deal with you. See, the problem here now... Well, is it even a problem? Because again, the weighting on this... It was something like... Yeah, wait an extra 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not really any faster way of dealing with you. And even with you, I'm still waiting. That's too early. But then, I'm just doing the same thing I did last time. My options are so limited here. Yeah, now I'm too late.
Four, 5, 6.
Because you're the problem now. Well, and you. Oh. No, never mind. There's a number of reasons that doesn't work. Really? Okay, I've got it. One move off. There we go. One. I think this is right. Nope, I was off by 1. My 5 weight didn't work because I didn't have a release time. Okay, and then from here,
4, 5, 6.
with that extra trapdoor down, I can get down in time.
7, 8, 9.
That was a pretty nasty trick. Okay, that room is done. That took over an hour from both parts. But the room's done. Well, let's see what's
So where are
going on
the
here.
serpents? The sign clearly shows serpents.
Oh no, there's a secret room on this level. I'm assuming. That's kind of like a serpent. What's going on here? We have a bomb, which we're not on the fuse right away. Okay, so that's something we can control.
Where are the serpents?
That's something that we can control, which might be important because we can prevent burst spawn of the tar. We can. I don't think we want to, though. I think, at a glance... what we want to do with this yeah, maybe wait a little bit more if I go interesting. Okay, let's wait until that. Not quite what we wanted to do. We actually wanted it to grow on that move specifically. Okay. So that would be 5. 125. There we go. Okay. Don't need that to grow again. There we go. That gives us could have started from this side. Oh well. None. Yeah, that room was easy. Well, I mean, the Roach Queen room would have been easy too if I'd seen the tricks right away, right? Alright, I guess we will take the north exit. Here are the serpents. You gonna comment on this? No? Also, I probably want to start from this side, just at a glance, because I need to release these in a very particular timing. Okay, this just looks kind of annoying, honestly. I can get you in if I can get you to step right here, so... Roach is head in that corner. Let's see, that is too early. By how many turns? First of all, turn order. Do the serpents all move first? That would be nice if it was consistent, and it looks like it is. Okay. Is this a different tile set? Music glued me into that. You don't see that too often in modern holds, but you see it quite a bit in old holds for some reason. Interesting change in aesthetic, sense of aesthetics, I suppose. So we need Tar Baby moves last. So this square needs to be here at this point. So we are off by 4. Okay. So I started here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Did I? Yeah, I did hit that again when I did that. Okay, checkpoint is well placed. So doing the same sort of thing here. Are these the same length? Would have been easier to check before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are, but you're 2 extra because you got that extra little lip up there. Okay. So what did I say? 4 weights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weights. Yep. Okay. So here, is it just the same thing? We have two Tar Babies this time, which is a little bit worrying. Also, just this line of Force Arrows here is really nice because it promises me that the sections are all independent. There's no way to get a Tar Baby from one section into another. So that's really nice. Alright, well, let's just do the same thing and see what happens. What's going to happen if I do the same thing here? You are going to slide... I mean, no, you have space. You could just go in there. You're on East Force Arrows. Okay. So you're both going to come at me at the same time and not be able to go back. I think that's just a complication for me, though. I don't think it's a complication for the puzzle, unless the timing is going to matter. Okay, hold up. 23, 23. Okay, you guys are the same length. That's good. That means I don't have to worry about that. What it does mean, probably, is that I need to be standing here with my sword over the arrows, keeping the tar baby here. That's not going to work because... Oh, no, it will, because when you die, you're just going to come down. Maybe. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. Anyway, let's just figure out the timing. Nicely placed checkpoint, thank you. So let's just do the same thing we did last time. Head there. What happens? Okay, that works. You are... Okay, top one is first, as expected. Obviously, otherwise I would have had a separation going down the corridor. So is that where I want this to be? The alternative, I think that was actually perfect, because if this was one more, it would both slide up and the serpent wouldn't die. If this was one less, you would slide here and you would go up and then the serpent wouldn't die. Okay, yeah, so this is 100% the required way to do this. Okay, so this serpent is now dead. Well, it will die. This tar baby then cannot kill you probably, but this had to be the timing that we used. Oh. Okay. That was easy. This looks very similar. So let's start with the same timing and see why this is going to fail. Because you were the wrong one. Needed to wait. One more? Or is it one the other direction? Nope, that was correct. Okay. Does this just work? If this doesn't just work, then what that tells me is that this one's a timing issue. 23, 25. Yeah, okay. Well, then let's just do this. Okay, where do you need to be? At this point, we need this to be the gap. So, 23, you were the smaller one, which means you will advance by 2 every cycle. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 cycles. Okay. So, this is correct, but we need your head here 4 cycles from now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that off by 1? Nope. That is correct. Okay. And then this should line up. Okay, last one. And they had to be done in this order, which I think means I'm in first place. Tie territory still. Okay, well you... I mean... By 1. We just do this. And yeah, I mean, you're going to go there. It doesn't matter. This isn't enough time. I have to wait at least one more cycle. However, I actually have to wait a little bit more than that. I think what I want to do here is something like this. Okay. So from here, this is just a matter, okay, this looks very, very deliberately lined up. I probably just need to time this, so this is just a matter of getting the cycles right. And they're all on different cycles, so it's probably going to work. Let's just go and see. Nope. Not at all. Okay. The thing that makes counting this a little bit tricky is that there's actually 2 different spots in the cycle that it can kill the serpent. And actually there's a little bit more leeway than that because I can also do stuff like this. Modify things. But anyway, that cycle was wrong, so... yeah, no, we don't want to do that either. We have to... I mean, we could do this. Work. So that's leaving you from there. Let's have you coming up the other way and see what happens. The other possibility is that we have it rest on a snake for part of a cycle. I don't know if that's a good idea. So you're just gonna fall through. Yeah, not quite. Okay, well... I mean, we can just keep doing this over and over until we find the cycle that works. That'll work on you. Will not work on you. We're off by 1. The other direction, okay. Again. Doesn't work for you, okay. Doesn't work for you. Too soon. Could have been earlier, I guess. Yeah, okay, so there's a little bit of leeway there. That's interesting. So maybe there is a way I could have fixed this earlier. That's really wrong. Yeah, that's not good. Just coming in this way. That's not good. It's over too far. Good way to turn, though. And we're off by 1 again here. Okay, does that mean that I've missed a cycle somehow? No, I think they're still doing different things. So I'm just gonna keep trying it until... yeah, so I don't think that ever can matter. Because by the time you get around, it's too late. So... and you're just further and further behind. So I mean, if we look at this, where do you need to be at this point? Let's actually do some checking. You are 4, I guess. Can we 2, 3, 4? So something like this? No, that was probably coming up this way I wanted. Okay, I misjudged the cycles. So let's undo 2 and then like this. No, that doesn't work for you or you. So we wait one more set like this. Doesn't work for you or you. Could have done it one earlier, though. Which doesn't really fix the problem. Yeah. Alright. Now we have a problem because I skipped some. That's the earliest I can get you, which isn't good, so this isn't a good time. Well, this is probably not all that interesting, because now I'm just exhaustively trying things instead of trying to count. It probably means I should go back, because I skipped some, because I was trying to count at one point. But eventually this will get us there. And we're back to here. Okay, that tells me that... Okay, time to reset. Okay, so from here, now that we have a better understanding of how this works, the earliest that we can kill the first snake is when its head is there. False. It is there. However, that doesn't work. We can wait, which makes things worse. I think we can wait again. So we really have three options on each cycle. Alright, so those options are here, here, here. Is that right? Yeah. Coming the other way. Go there. Doesn't work. There. Doesn't work. There. Doesn't work. Okay. Ah. Alright, I just had to understand it a little bit better. Yeah, that was a pretty easy set of rooms. I was just...
This place is gonna blow. Gotta clean it quick.
Yeah, no, that was pretty straightforward, both of them. This one, it was just a matter of understanding what I could do and then exhaustively checking. I could have probably figured it out if I'd wanted to. Okay, this place is going to blow. When it blows, I must be in this section. That is not possible. Okay, so I have to kill... are these all in order? Seem to be. 31, I have to kill 31 tar babies and exit. So how do I kill 31 tar babies with perfect technique? Probably I'm not getting them caught on bombs. Which means... and also never turning my sword. Well, let's just see how bad this is. This is very bad. Yeah.
This place is gonna blow. Gotta clean it quick.
Okay, so I can't actually leave. Okay, so I think I'm fine actually from this start. Because I can't... unless that's okay. Okay, I need to do some checks here. So let's say we delay by 1. So you are now here. That is 34, 4, so this is 30 moves. Okay, so let's just wait 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20. 6, 7, 8, 9. 30. So at this point, you are on the arrow, assuming I've killed everything with perfect efficiency, but you've had a single turn delay. So you were on an arrow, means I could have stabbed you, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what that tells me is I actually have 2 turns of leeway. So you getting caught is fine. Maybe. Well, it's definitely fine, because if I'm... Right.
This place is good.
Because if I'm doing... Let's demonstrate this properly. If I'm doing something like this, you're going to catch up anytime I'm turning a sword. So actually, you guys getting locked behind the bombs doesn't matter. And I have 2 extra moves, which means that I can turn my sword 1 time. Where's the arrows on these? The arrows are... Alright, so that means those arrows basically force me to start here. Okay.
This place is gonna blow.
So I think I actually want to have my sword in a direction and not hit that checkpoint. Because then I go do that. It's too slow, so we want to do that. Okay, well, this is not doing what I wanted. Right, so everything should have been dead, including this last car baby. Okay, so let's just undo this and watch what happens slowly. So where do we start having problems? There. Okay. Well, still don't have any problems. There we have a problem because we're getting on the bombs. Even if I come forward,
Clear.
I can kill them all in time, but I'm 2 moves short. Okay. Quick things to check. Is the room symmetrical? No. This bomb... Well, this bomb and this door, or this wall, make things different. Okay, so before we start being fancy, let's just go the other direction. I really don't like it if I go that far. I think that's fine. Okay, well, there are reasons why that's not fine. Interesting. Okay, I'm only 1 turn off with that approach. This just looks really messy, if I'm being honest. Assuming that this is correct. So what I need to do then... Yeah, because if I was 1 turn faster, I'd be able to... No, I'm 2 turns off, because I would need to be here already. Okay. So... So something I can do here is I can wait. I don't know if that helped. I don't think it did. I don't know if that helped. Okay, what can I be doing differently here? Well, I have more than enough space, so maybe I don't need to go that far south in the first place. Also, if I do this right away... Okay, how far back are you? That's not good. You're too far back. Okay. Well... This way... I don't like the way that they keep clumping up. Yeah, that was worse. Okay, well, unfortunately, this is starting to feel like it's just going to be trial and error. Okay, well, there's a move I can do where I can shuffle like that. I don't think that's actually helping. No. And now that's already way too slow. No, do not like this type of room. Yeah, because you're getting caught on everything. Okay, well, I now have the ability to do that because you're still coming. You're still coming. Okay, well, that worked. That was just a technique of figuring out... I can't really explain what I just did. It was just a technique of figuring out ways to not have that last tar baby get caught on things. Alright, going a little bit over, but we're done the levels, so let's just check out the Pentagon. Oh, we have a Roach Queen this time. Okay, so this isn't completely trivial. To make us work a little bit harder. But not that much harder. Well, let's not engage just yet. Alright. Let's just... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that was helpful. No. That was not the way to do that. Okay. Let's actually use some smart serpent stuff here. I'll just rely on randomness. Here on horizontal, that's fine. There we go.
5 points define a pentagon. The pentagon is a sturdy, star-like shape.
Less sturdy than a triangle, though. Alright. That was it for level 5. A bit trickier. There's one room in particular, with just a lot of work to get through, because there's a lot of stuff. Because each individual road queen had to be parsed. It was a lot of things going on there. This was, I don't know. This room I happened to know what the trick was, so that was made it easier. The rest of this, I mean, this one also had the potential to be quite a lot of work with brain towards. So I guess the second half, it's really not pulling their punches anymore. Well, we'll go on to Perfect 6 next time. I will see you then.